Alright, what's going on, guys? It has been a very interesting week, to say the least. We've had a lot of new interesting developments come out, some very good signs about Bloodborne coming to PC, 2 new Elden Ring screenshots, and some other very interesting stuff that we're going to break down here in this video. Now, we just got done watching the GeekCity premiere, which was a small show in Brazil that breaks down a lot of new games coming out, and they advertised that Elden Ring was going to be there. In the promo, they stated that we'd learn information about House of Ashes, which is already out, and the long-anticipated Elden Ring. But guys, it pains me to say that we got baited hard. There was no discussion about Elden Ring, no new information. All they did was show the Summer Games Fest trailer, and they didn't even bother to change the release date at the end. So what this seems like it was to me was putting Elden Ring in the description of the event and baiting us in so that we'd see more about House of Ashes. It kind of hurt, I'm not gonna lie, but this wasn't exactly a big name event. Either way, we should have known to expect that. But in wake of all of that, we got some other good signs about Bloodborne coming to PC, as well as potentially Demon's Souls remake, which I was not expecting, and we're gonna dive into all of that here in just a minute. But as always, before we do that, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on all the latest Elden Ring news, and to be involved with one of the most active Soulsborne communities by joining the Discord link down below. But now, let's get into the new Elden Ring stuff. I'm sure by now all of you guys have seen the pictures of the Valkyrie statue they had at the Italian gaming event. It was a booth set up at Luca Games, where fans could go and take pictures of the statue, as well as scan a QR code on the side that let them download a printable bookmark with a pretty cool Elden Ring picture on it. Now, we got to get a really good look at the Valkyrie and see details that we didn't notice in the trailer. For one, at the end of her blade in the statue, there seems to be some kind of clockwork mechanic that allows the blade to attach to her arm. And in addition to the mechanical arm that she has, she also seems to have some kind of mechanical or prosthetic legs. All around, it was a really cool display, and it's good to see Elden Ring marketing actually existing now. But aside from that statue, we also got a new Elden Ring screenshot on Friday, and this screenshot highlights the big moving castle turtle thing and gives us some really good information in the caption that reads as follows: "Grave and wondrous things can be found in the southern plains of the lands between. Have a care, they zealously guard their secrets." Now, this caption reinforces the theory that a lot of people hold that the majority of the things we've seen in the game so far only takes place in one small quadrant of the map, and there was also the theory that this creature was holding the actual hub on its back. But after reading this caption, I believe the function that these are going to serve is going to be similar to the walking caravans that are escorting the coffin carts, and that these are going to be overworld events where you can go either take out the caravan and loot the cart, or climb onto this creature's back and loot the building that he has on there. So that's what I'm thinking these guys are. But in addition to that, we also got a new screenshot on Tuesday that I'll briefly touch on here. This screenshot features the wolf knight that everybody's seen in the gameplay trailer, with a caption that reads, "A loyal wolf will always bite at his master's enemies." Now, you might have noticed the grainy filter on the picture, as well as the Celtic knot embroidery along the sides. This filter, as well as the border, is leading a lot of people to believe that Elden Ring might actually have a photo mode in it. The only reason I think that might not be the case is because the filter and border is applied to all different types of the pictures that are posted, such as the common 1920 by 1080, an Instagram picture, and Instagram stories. The border changes for all of those, so I'm pretty sure it's just a marketing choice instead of an actual photo mode for the game. And on top of that, the picture for the Wolf Knight seems to be concept art, not an actual screenshot in-game. But that's about all I want to say for those. Let's move on to the juicy stuff. Earlier this week, I posted a video talking about some great news for a Bloodborne PC port, and I have a little update on that, but watch this clip really quickly. Sony has been making it painfully clear lately that they want to start porting a lot of their games over onto PC. They started with Horizon and Days Gone, and last week it was confirmed that God of War, a game that nobody suspected, was going to be coming over to PC. And now, in wake of all this, Sony has just filed an LLC for PlayStation PC. Now, as of right now, we don't know all of what PlayStation PC is going to entail, but based on games like Horizon and God of War coming to PC and now this filing, in my personal opinion, this confirms that Bloodborne PC is going to be happening for me. Now, obviously, there has not been an official announcement or word from Sony onto what exactly this is, but either way, it's an extremely good sign. So now we actually know what PlayStation PC is going to be. In the video, I suspected it might be a new product model, kind of like Game Pass, where you can pay a subscription in order to play games you own on PlayStation on your PC. However, it has been confirmed that all this is a rebranding of their game hosting on Steam. Now, this doesn't change the hype level for me, as we just got a new hint that this might actually be happening. Earlier this morning, PC Gamer tweeted out this, saying which PlayStation exclusive do you want on PC next, with a picture of Bloodborne and Demon's Souls on there. Now obviously you guys know that PC Gamer is a media outlet, and this tweet was pointing back to an article where they simply discussed what Sony exclusives they would like to see come to PC. But as I was reading the article, I noticed something that I forgot to mention in the last video. I said that I believe the games that they are porting over from PlayStation to PC are firstly coming from the PlayStation Hits set. And what I forgot to mention was it was also announced that Uncharted 4 and the Uncharted Lost Legacy are getting PC ports as well. So to me, it's still confirmed in my mind that Bloodborne is eventually coming to PC. And on top of that, it was trending on Twitter the other day, and we even had pages like the Dying Light page tweeting about it, with a Bloodborne themed character. But ultimately what this communicates to me is that the message has been sent to Sony. They know what we want, and we know they like money. So in my mind, I don't think it'll be too long before we hear something else about Bloodborne coming to PC. Guys, it's gonna happen, but just like with Elden Ring, sit tight and wait and have hope. Now I also want to briefly touch on the whole Demon's Souls coming to PC thing. A while back we had a leak of Nvidia code that listed a bunch of games with code for a PC model of the game listed by name in the leak. But what's interesting is that Nvidia themselves confirmed this leak to be real, but they stated that the list of games was speculative. Now this leak came out before God of War and the GTA remasters were announced, and as we now know, those are actually happening. So it's looking pretty good for a Demon's Souls remake coming to PC. So for all you guys that have gone hollow waiting on these, you might not have to wait much longer. But anyways guys, that has been your weekly recap, and that's gonna pretty much do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here. And be sure to join the Discord link down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.